Hi guys, you all know that I'm a sucker for fitness wearables and I have tons of smartwatches and smart bands. But what do you do when you get a new revolutionary smartwatch? Yes, I'm talking about the revolutionary new Samsung Gear S2 Classic. So before I start talking about this watch, let's unbox the revolutionary smartwatch. The Samsung Gear S2 Classic comes in a box which looks like a regular wristwatch box. And well, that's because the first circular display smartwatch from Samsung is the closest what you get in a regular wristwatch. In the Gear S2 Classic retail packaging, you get the Gear S2 smartwatch, the wireless charging dock, small leather strap, power adapter, and the usual documentation. Right after you unbox, the first thing we would suggest you to do is charge your Samsung Gear S2 Classic, or for that matter any smartwatch or smartphone you buy. The first thing you should do is try charging it because the setup might take a lot of battery. The good thing is the Samsung Gear S2 comes with a wireless charging dock, and the dock has a magnetic base which avoids accidental drops and slips. After you charge the Gear S2 Classic for a while, or at least till 50%, you can start the setup by downloading the set of apps that Samsung requires you to. Instead of setting our Gear S2 Classic with the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 we decided to set it up with a third-party Android device just to make sure that you don't have a confusion that it only works with Samsung devices. The Gear S2 Classic works with a cross-platform Android smartphones. As opposed to what we would have liked in the Gear S2 setup, the Gear S2 setup is a little cumbersome job with a lot of app installation needed. First up, you'll need the Gear S2 app, and then the Gear S plugin, and then finally a Samsung accessory service. When all of these apps are installed, all you need to do is follow the instructions on the screen on the watch and you're ready to sync and start. In the Gear S2 app, you get the following options. First one is watch faces. It's just to change the look and feel of your watch every time or whenever you want to. The next option is notifications. This function lets you switch which application can send you notification. For example, you don't want a particular application to send you notifications on your wrist, or is there a particular application that buzzes a lot and you don't want it to bother you on the notification on the watch. So you can turn that off. Next up is the app layouts. With the app layouts, you can reorder or delete the apps. All these functions can be done from the smartwatch as well, but it's better to do it from the interface of the app. It's easier. The next option is send content to Gear. What really it does is, it's one of my favorite features, but it really does is it can send music, photos and other content to your Gear S2 on the fly and really fast. So that's like syncing the watch on the fly wirelessly, and that you can do with send content to Gear. Next is the settings, which is the usual settings where you can set up things. And the second last option in the app is Find My Gear, which helps you locate your gear by sending notification on it, and you will see that in the video. The last option on the app is Samsung Gear Apps. What is it? So what really it does is it's the app that lets you download more apps for your Gear S2, the third party apps and even more Samsung apps. There's no denial that the rotating dial in the Samsung Gear S2 offers unique user interface and user experience. Everybody who has ever used this watch is a fan of this user interface and user experience. Now this is something that Samsung has really worked upon, and it offers a unique experience. The Gear S2 comes with a 4GB of ROM and 512MB RAM. It has IP68 rating for dust proof and water resistance. It has the homegrown Tizen OS. In terms of connectivity, it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.1 and GPS. What I really liked about the Samsung Gear S2 is the huge number of watch faces it comes installed with. Not only that, the level of customization each face allows is huge. I mean, you can select the needle, you can select whatever you want to. There's a lot of option with each watch face. Thanks to the great use of the bezel by giving users a unique user interface and user experience and an amazing battery life, the Samsung Gear S2 is the best smartwatch you can buy in 2016. Just in case if you find the Gear S2 Classic too formal for you, you can always opt for the Gear S2 Regular Edition, which is a little sporty than what you see in the Gear S2 Classic.